Star Wars Battlefront 3. The community is rallying together to try and manifest this game into existence, and I am all for it. Seeing people leave comments on random TikToks commenting "we want Battlefront 3" to completely unrelated videos has been really funny. The subreddit is encouraging people to play Battlefront 2 again, with a big push for everyone to play on Saturday, May 24th, calling it Resurgence Day. The all-time peak on Steam was beaten recently, and seeing the community be so vocal is something really nice to see. But will this actually amount to anything, or is this akin to screaming into the void? Sadly, I kind of lean towards the latter. Now, the noise being made is impressive, don't get me wrong, even seeing old devs talk about wanting to get the band back together, and Dennis even dropping some info about how Mustafa, Ahsoka and Asajj were in the prototype stage for Battlefront 2 before EA pulled the plug on the support for the game. It's all good stuff, and I'm sure EA has taken notice, but whether or not they actually listen is another thing entirely, and sadly, I just don't think they're listening. The plug was pulled on this game at what really felt like its peak. The launch of this game back in 2017 was rough, and it took some time to smooth it over, but it really felt like Battlefront 2 was a juggernaut at the time that support stopped. And it stopped at such a bad time. The Mandalorian was fresh and exciting, and people were clamoring for Mando to be added to the game. There were rumours about Asajj and Ahsoka coming, but it also just felt like anything was possible and that the game was really just getting started in a way. And imagine if support hadn't stopped then, what could be in the game now? Maps and heroes based off Skeleton Crew, Book of Boba Fett, Obi-Wan Kenobi, The Acolyte, The Ahsoka Show. I would have given anything to be playing as Baylan Skoll and Shin Hati in this game. Hell, I'd even have loved if they dabbled into the High Republic and put some of the Jedi and the Nihil into the game. Battlefront 2 felt like it had so much potential, and it feels like it just went to waste. So while I'm super supportive of this "we want Battlefront 3" movement, I'm also just sadly being realistic. EA does not often give us what we want. I feel like people, myself included, have been screaming for Titanfall 3 for years, but sadly Apex Legends is all they seem to care about on that front. Star Wars Squadrons was a really fun game, but the lack of post-support content meant it was to die a pretty quick death. We know that DICE is full steam ahead on the new Battlefield game. What their plans are after that, I have no idea. Of course, it doesn't even need to be DICE that does this. EA have a bunch of studios under their belt that could tackle this. But it just doesn't feel very realistic that we're going to get any movement on this front. It'll probably amount to nothing, and even if it does, a Battlefront 3 would be years away, 2028 at the earliest, if not 2029. But at the same time, I have loved seeing this community rally together and cry out for a new game. So keep playing Battlefront 2 and keep making noise. May the Force be with you. Always.